You missed me, sweetheart. What? Nothing to say?
If you are here, then Washington is safe.
True. Thing is, I believe I've just been pardoned. Thank you kindly for the rescue, gents.
There can be no further mistakes, Thomas. Am I understood?
What about the assassin? Yeah, he's here. They put him in a cell right next to mine. Guess we didn't get them all, eh?
Deal with this, Charles.
At once, sir.
What we're gonna do?
You're that boy from the Continental Congress. Adams's little lapdog. I think I have an idea. Yes. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Do tell.
All in good time. It's not like the assassin's going anywhere. For now, we should see about getting you better accommodations here.
What are you on about? I thought I was getting out.
I'm afraid you won't be leaving for a while, thanks to Benjamin Talmadge. He's been running his mouth, saying all sorts of things. You're being investigated for plotting to assassinate George Washington.
What a bunch of bollocks. I thought you was gonna handle that.
We'll discuss this elsewhere.
Plain old rattler will do for me anytime.
Old fences, traps, a guard dog, even a rather belligerent cat. I've consulted all the experts and still have no solution.
I'm telling you, he's planning to escape. We should get in on it.
Yeah? And what makes you think that?
Caught him carving something in the yard. Slipped it in his pocket real quick when he saw me. Looked like a key.
Probably just a shiv.
Nah, Mason ain't a fighter. Always talking and tricking his way out of trouble. Weasel Weems, they call him. Sticky bastard.
Come on, Finch. He's not so bad. Even told me some letters once. Gonna write a note to my lady.
Ha! What for? You think that whore's out there pining for you? Saving herself for when you get out? Huh? No doubt she's already moved on to the next fella, and the fella after him.
You shut your mouth before I shut it for you.
Easy now. Was just a joke.
Yeah? Well, it wasn't very funny.
Wonderful, he found the gumption to go through with it.
Don't remind me. A pox on all who think bathing in winter is helpful. A pox on all who bathe in general, by my lights.
Indeed, I relinquish the tools of my trade to play the viola with them on Sundays. It is a most restful, satisfying pursuit.
I think I would rather hold it in.
Do wish him my best.
No, thanks. I was in my schnips until quite late last night. I'm feeling a little bit delicate today. But tomorrow, yeah.
Get up!
Where are we going?
Stay out of trouble or you'll wind up in the pit.
Father, my bad. What to tell you truth? But she's a bright lass. I don't doubt it.
Well, he'll certainly calm down. I've read some of her works, remarkable indeed. Well, so they say, but...
What are you looking at, half-breed? You not understand English? That it?
I'm not sure I'll lead the way out of a briny bar. But then, I'm a pessimist by nature. Really,
Do I need to knock some sense into that thick head of yours?
He tends to take a zoom view if anyone gets too close, though.
I should try and find this Weems fellow. If he intends to escape, perhaps he can help me.
No, thanks. I was in my schnips last night. I'm feeling a little bit delicate today. But tomorrow, yeah. Then I will try it.
Well, so say you!
I've heard it was to be protected.
So... Did he? Well, we always knew he had the talent. Wonderful, he
Mason
found the gumption
Weems?
to go through with it. Do wish him my best.
Could be.
I need your help.
Oh?
They say you know a way out of here.
They say a lot of things.
I do not have time for games.
A shame, as I was hoping you might play one with me.
Fine.
Are you familiar with the rules?
Nah, the lad was trying to recreate the pit smoke they used. Well, so they say, but when I chanced upon the shop myself, there was naught left but the weed's cast-offs and other third-rate leavings.
Make sure your will is signed before you...
That bampot, eh? If I caught him anywhere near my horse, I'd give
Seeing as you already know mine, what's your name?
Connor.
Pleased to meet you, Connor.
Supply of tall oaks for the Royal Navy, no doubt.
I don't know. Must be a fancy... We do hope to have word soon. We'll be serving on a packet ship.
Well played. So, what brings you to Bridewell?
Treachery. I have been falsely accused.
Of course you have.
Have you chanced upon a copy of his latest pamphlet? 'Tis said it's quite diverting, but I haven't been able to lay hands
You do
on
not believe me?
Why should I? You've the look of a brute.
You misjudge. I am an honest man.
And yet, also a man imprisoned. Tell me how you found yourself in this place.
It is a private matter.
As is what you ask of me.
There was a period such blandishments were the norm. But men of greater resolve and clarity have stepped forth to make lucidity.
I was trying to prevent a murder.
Oh! Anyone I know?
People takes the forest.
Unfortunate. George Washington.
The others put you up to this, didn't they? Thought it might be fun to have another laugh at Mason's expense. Fools, a lot of them. To make light of something like this. George Washington is brave beyond measure, loyal like a brother, peerless in character, and unshakable in his convictions. That man is our Jupiter Conservator, destined to lead us not just to freedom, but greatness. Anyone who says otherwise is either a simpleton or a traitor.
Then you understand why I need to get out of here. If I don't help him, he is going to die.
I think it has to do with the beetles. The little ones that eats the wood. We used to see that in the
You're serious, aren't you?
There was a period such blandishments were the norm. But men of
Very well. But it's going to take some doing. See, everything hinges on the key I forged. But that lout Finch stole it. Took me 3 months to make the thing, too. You need to get it back, or we're not going anywhere.
Consider it done.
We've got problems! What
Watching the local palaces. You crave my attention. I'm your humble servant.
Quite a knowledgeable fella.
Clear off. I've wasted enough time with you.
Well, time to get myself for a sounds got bloody names. I'm convinced they make it up to just confuse well-meaning.
All right, scoundrels, back in your stalls!
Serving on a package. Trying to steady you.
Well, I'm not sure one of
This key is useless.
Then I'm a pessimist by nature.
What are you looking at? You in the market for a husband?
I've never seen it done that.
And to him, he says, you'd have a hard time getting through to that Harrigan. About as much sense as the fish movies.
Is your gun?
Your key is useless.
What do you mean?
It did not fit the lock.
It's not meant to.
You forged a key that does not work.
Well, that all depends on what you mean by work. It'll get us out of here. Just not the way you expected.
Then how?
You're going to use it to get the real key off the warden. You have to swap yours for his.
Why not just have me take the real key? Why all this extra work?
He might notice if it went missing. This way, he'll be none the wiser.
And when he tries to use it?
He won't. That's why we're targeting him.
How do I reach the warden?
Yes. This next part, you may not like.
Oh, as if I've liked the others. Out with it.
You need to pick a fight.
What?
Pick a fight, and they'll throw you in the pit.
And how in the world does this help us?
The warden oversees the pit. Getting sent there is the only way to reach him.
I give you credit. You've given this plan to risk my life a great deal of thought.
Take down as many as you can. 1 or 2 will only serve to entertain the guards. You need to make them angry. We all have our part to play. Try not to die.
At that point, I was near fainting, let me tell you.
He would take the forest
Never knew what hit me.
drops him in a big pottery jug. Then Opa would pour in his special mixture.
You show them! Right! Give him another!
Yes, bring it to them!
Keep the bloody block here!
Right in the kidney!
I will! Later!
Punish them!
Drop the bastards!
Give them some more! Break them!
Dodge those shots!
That is how you do it.
That is all right! More! More! Yes, well done! Aye, that's right, laddie!
Punish them.
Break them!
I will! Played, lad!
Well done!
Teach the gripe and such a lesson! Right! Give him another!
That's the lesson that you're teaching them!
Yes! Keep at them!
Teach them clear! I should give them another one!
I will! Played, lad! That's it! Teach them a lesson!
Dose those chops!
That's it! Teach them a lesson!
Pound them to meal! Give them some more! You're the right of it, laddie! Right in the kidney! Grind them to dust!
Good job! Give them a business!
Give them some more! I should give them another one! Yeah, again! Show them the pain! Yeah, again! Break them! Right in the kidney!
Drop the bastard! Teach the gripe and such a lesson!
On them off! Show them how it's done! Yeah, super! Break them! Yeah, again! Show them how it's done! On them off! Right in the kidney! Yes! Done one! Yeah! That's the idea!
Fancy yourself a troublemaker, eh? Some time in the pit to cool your blood.
That is how you do it.
Look at all of you! Pathetic, dirty wretches! You're not but swine, suckling at the teats of civilization! Thieves and scoundrels all! And do you acknowledge this? Do you repent and beg forgiveness? No! You elect instead to commit new and more terrible crimes inside what should be...
Need to take care not to raise the alarm.
You'll find Hickey through that door. It's where they keep the important prisoners. Nicer rooms, more space, those sorts of things. It seems even in prison, who you know makes all the difference.
Thank you, Mason, for everything. I will find a way to repay the favor when my work here is finished.
Hold a moment, Squire.
Not who you was expecting, am I right?
What have we here? I thought we'd finished off your kind.
You would like that, wouldn't you? To rid the world of all who do not share your views.
Guilty as charged. Your meddling in the revolution has caused us no small measure of grief. It cannot continue. Our work is too important. But what would you know beyond all the lies Achilles feeds you and the tales you tell yourself?
I know that the people wish to be free, and that men like Washington fight to make it so.
Please, the man is weak. He stumbles and stammers through each engagement, making it all up as he goes along. His pedigree is pathetic, his military record even more so. I could go on and on, but we'd be here for days, so manifold are his faults, so deficient are his merits. He must be dealt with. You as well. I will abide no more flies in the ointment.
Here's how it's gonna work. First we bind you and bring you to your cell. Then tomorrow, you go before the court, accused of plotting to kill good old Georgie. Maybe we could pin the murder of the warden on you too. You did kill him after all. And who wouldn't take the word of Charlie over here? Once that's all squared away, well then.
All those years ago, the child in the forest was you.
I said I would find you.
And so you have. But not quite as you had expected, am I right? You know, all of this might have been avoided had you only done what I asked. But what's done is done.